Okay. Naja, perfekt. So, also ich klicke wieder immer, wenn ich blinzel. Oh,
Day really slipped away, didn't it?
hallo, Test.
Oh well, days have a tendency
Not this.
to do that, I guess.
Hm? Nicht das?
Now, where's the first page of my piece?
Da.
I can't find it anywhere. Did I put it in here? No. Now play the C major chord I taught you. Remember?
Come on, keep blinking. I haven't found it yet.
There you go. Doesn't that make you feel happy? Like you just want to jump up and down? Now what about C minor? You remember how to play that one?
I don't have time for
Hey.
this. The gatekeeper's waiting.
Oh.
You know, my father once told me, when I was about your age, the only way to fight against time is to create a work of genius, which might live on after you're gone. So I asked him, what about your children? Thinking, you know, I might be a work of genius just as I was.
I get all this. We need to move.
Okay.
This.
Ooh.
Stay here. What did your mother hear on that phone call?
I'm getting it. Hello? Yes, of course. This is Elle, his daughter.
Mm.
I see. She knew she hadn't yet lived up to her father's expectations. And now, she never could.
Mm.
Let's keep going.
You really need to stay in time with the metronome, okay?
You were a prodigal talent. I get it.
Eh,
Let's move.
1 and
Oh.
2 and 3 and will be eternally indebted.
What did you just say?
This isn't a trip down memory lane. I need you to stay focused.
God, honey, I'm worried too.
Yes, I understand about the cat. Let's keep going.
I'm still not understanding how
Oh,
you...
was in die Babys.
I don't know. Think about it.
The fuck?
Just happened.
You just happened to find a stray cat.
Hmm. Huh.
The death of those
But-
cats must have taught you a terrifying lesson. That simply being alive wasn't enough. So then you went to work to make yourself sensational.
Mm.
Listen to him, Richard. I'm enlisting him in that competition.
I thought you said competitions took the joy out of playing music.
Not if you win.
I like hanging out with you a lot, which is weird because after what happened with my mom, I never like hanging out with anyone.
I know you want to stay here, man, but we don't have the time.
So this has been a big surprise for me this year, in a lot of ways. I think I like that you let me talk. My cousin never lets me talk. My dad does, but I can tell he's not really listening.
I'm not worried about who you are, Benny. I'm worried about who you're going to become.
I get all this. We need to move.
Hey, Elle, would you mind taking a quick walk with me down to my office? There's a
Come on,
small
keep
service
blinking. I haven't
okay,
found it
before I
yet.
let you two go.
Was
Oh,
hast du
yes, of
verpasst?
course. I'll be
Nicht
right back, Benny, okay?
ganz
Just maybe 5 minutes.
viel.
yeah? Okay?
Nur zwei Ereignisse, die mal ein bisschen mehr erfahren haben. Bisher sind wir so auf der Suche irgendwie, wo wir den Fährmann-Typen ja nicht die ganze Wahrheit gesagt haben. Und einmal war das während der einen Szene, wo es irgendwie nachts war und Telefon hat geklingelt und wo es beim ersten Durchgang nicht weiterging. Jetzt haben wir dann rausgefunden, dass unsere Mutter Anruf bekommen hat, wo ihr mitgeteilt wurde, dass ihr Vater gestorben ist. Mit dem Kontext, dass halt sie entsprechend nie den Erwartungen sozusagen ihrem Vater gegenüber gerecht geworden ist und das halt jetzt da jetzt dann halt gestorben ist, auch halt nicht mehr konnte. Und das zweite Event war, als wir nachts in der Küche waren und zu der Glastür rangezoomt sind und halt so ein bisschen böse Geräusche gehört haben und aber halt beim ersten Durchgang nichts weiter gesehen haben. Wo wir dann eben mitbekommen haben, dass irgendwie so komische Hunde oder Kojoten oder irgendwie, was weiß ich, ganzen Katzenbabys aufgegessen haben. Und da hat der Fährmann das in den Kontext noch gestellt, dass wir dann unserem eventuellen Tod bewusst geworden sind. Also halt, dass wir nicht ewig leben und dass wir deswegen uns mehr in die Musik dann ins Klavierspielen reingesteigert haben. Weil wir eben versucht haben, dann aus uns was zu machen. Ja.
We can focus him.
Ah, ja.
Make sure he's staying engaged.
Can you please try to speak a little softer? I really don't want him to hear us talking about this.
I mean, what's the point?
What do you mean? What's the point? What does that mean?
What's the point of any of it? If he's never gonna get any better.
Okay. Let's not say that. Okay? We know we don't mean it.
I know I don't. I know.
I mean, what if he heard one of us saying something like that?
I'd never forgive myself.
It's okay. He's asleep. But it's okay.
I see. You got sick. You howled at the moon, at the top of your lungs.
Das sind die Bösen. Die haben unsere Katzen gegessen.
You were sick for a long time, weren't you? Sicker than healthy kids are supposed to get? Well, no matter how painful it gets, I need you to remember. We're almost at the end of this. I promise. You know what to do. Go ahead and blink.
This isn't video game time. I want you to figure out something actually productive to do while you're home from school. Try writing with it. Well, hello, Benny. It was your grandfather's, but I used it in college to write lyrics. Exactly. It was very artsy. Actually, I was just good at fooling your dad. Made him think I was some kind of genius. Why don't you write the story of your life so far? And then what you're going to do once you get better. That's the story I want to hear. Story of who you're going to become, okay?
Childhood was a happy one, growing up in a loving home. Raised by loving parents in a quaint village by the sea. His mother was a composer, who, with the need to support her family, took a job as an accountant.
Man, this is wild. You really got into this, didn't you? Oh, here I am. But on the eve of his big audition, he completely dropped the ball.
Oh.
Staying up all night with his first love and blowing it the next day. First love? Okay, Benny. And you know, we really could have just slept on the beach another night. But I'm also glad we didn't because, well, another night wouldn't be the same night, if that makes sense. Okay, back to the story. He'd loved finger painting as a child. Color and shape were the first languages he learned to speak. Man, you take your doodle seriously. I did not realize, but I respect it. I respect it, I do.
You are going to be in there for about 30 minutes, so try to get comfortable. You're doing great, buddy. Just a little longer, okay?
Knock, knock. You're gonna be so annoyed with me, but I couldn't help but overhear Chloe reading aloud from what I think was your story the other night.
Mm.
I know. I promised myself I wouldn't eavesdrop, but I would really love to read it if you'd let me. What do you say? You know I'm such a big fan of anything you do.
Okay.
Can't.
Just go in there and tell him you loved it.
I'm sorry, I just can't. Not right now.
Okay, don't worry. Just go to bed. I'll talk to you. Hey, B. Just want you to know that Mom loved your story. She's just, you know, I think it was just very emotional for her to read. But I thought it was great. I mean, look at this. His childhood was a happy one. Growing up in a loving home, raised by loving parents in a quaint village by the sea. I'm certainly glad you feel that way. But what I want to know is, where'd you learn to write so well? All those cool words. It reads like Dickens. Really just very cool stuff, kiddo. You should be very proud, okay? Okay. Love you, buddy.
Tür zu. Benjamin Brin was a loser. He was the worst Brin to ever live. They didn't even try to fight the disease inside him. He just laid down and died. Sieht ein bisschen nach Krebs aus.
Benny! Benny! Ben! Oh God, can you hear me? Richard! Richard, get up!
I'm up. What's going on?
I think he's unconscious. Call the paramedics now.
Okay, I'm doing it.
I'm just gonna wait for you, okay? I'm gonna hold your hand. I feel that. That's me. That's your mom. That's Mama. It's right here with you.
Ich und Tumor.
Try closing your eyes. It might help you remember.
So if he's ever in pain, all he needs to do is press that red button and the drug will administer itself.
Thank you so much. You know, I know my wife would normally want to thank you herself.
No, I understand. It hits mothers the hardest, this sort of thing.
Thank you for understanding. It's been been a rough one. Hey, Eddie. Yeah, hey man, it's Richard. Listen, I know Elle's been missing in action, but I just want you to understand things have taken a really bad turn here. Yeah, no, that's not going to be possible. To be honest, your whole tone is pissing me off right now. Yes, I understand you have a business to run. It's a very cliche thing to say to me in a time like this. Okay. Well, then I guess all I can say is screw you too. I said screw you too. Yeah, man, that's all I got.
Hey, this isn't funny, you know. What, you're too scared to talk to me? Well, just so you know you're faking. Because if you were really sick, like actually sick, you'd have told me already. I happen to actually know about this stuff. So the fact that you are faking just so you don't have to go to school with me is actually ridiculous. I don't know if you're embarrassed about our night at the beach together, so you're avoiding me, or what. But I just wanted to call to say I really don't appreciate being lied to. And it's not that I need your help in history class, you know. I actually never needed your help in history class. And I just pretended because you were clearly really lonely and you had no friends. And it was my New Year's resolution to be nicer to people. So, I just wanted to say that you've reminded me why I wasn't nice to people in the first place. And I wish I never met you. And goodbye forever.
I remember when you were just 4 years old. Mom was going through a pretty tough time. I mean, not as tough as now, but yeah, her music had been rejected, and she's having trouble adjusting to her quiet little life out here, and
Ja,
I
das
feared that
ganze Augen aufhalten.
I was losing her. But then you played this on the piano. Just your little hands reaching up for the keys. She just couldn't believe how gifted you were. And once she heard that, well, it was like you brought her right back to me. So, I was wondering if maybe you could do that trick again. Try closing your eyes. See if you can remember.
Wait, that's my bass. How did you figure out how to play that?
Keep playing, B. She's listening.
Hey.
What are you doing, Elle? She's gonna make you sick.
Oh, it's okay. I'm just so happy she's here. We've got to show this cat some real love. She's been through more than we can even imagine. Oh, her poor fur. Richard, we have to give Ernie a haircut, okay?
I'm getting her a sashimi plate.
What?
What? I think she more than deserves it.
Oh, I think you're right. She hasn't been over. Like, she didn't even care to visit?
No, I mean, I don't think he's told her.
And you're just letting that be?
I don't know her step. You know how Benny is.
She lost her mother a year ago. You knew that, right?
No, but what does that have to do with...
Okay, do we have her dad's number?
I don't know. Check the book.
Okay, I'm calling now.
Honey.
Oh my god, you're an idiot. You do realize this is really nothing special to me. I've seen this all before. I was thinking about what you said in the story the other day and how I reacted to it. I feel kind of bad. I shouldn't have done that. But... Hey! What are you looking at? Don't look up there. Look at me. I'm talking to you.
Nah.
I want to give you something. But I think I don't want to be in the room when you see what it is. So maybe if you close your eyes, I can give it to you and I'm gonna leave. Close your eyes now, okay?
Lieber seltsamer Nachbarsjunge. Du bist meine erste Liebe. Alles Liebe, Chloe.
What is that?
It's something new I'm working on.
So you're writing again?
It's just a melody that came to me. It feels good to play it.
It's sad.
Yeah, well, that would make sense. But do you like it?
I mean, yeah. I love everything you do.
What do you like about it?
Not this old trap.
Go on. I'm waiting.
Well, it made me feel like if the unspeakable darkness I'm carrying can be so well expressed, maybe it's not so unspeakable. Nailed it, didn't I?
Yeah. I mean, that was pretty good.
It's okay, Benny, I understand. There's no need to show me anymore.
No, Richard, it's like I can't breathe. Like there's this clamp on my chest.
I know. It's okay.
You can come back to me now.
You have to do something. Richard, I can't breathe. I feel like I can't breathe.
It's okay, Benny, just close your eyes. You know, for a while now, I've wondered if I'm just not a good enough storyteller. If I just don't have grand enough words, can't tell grand enough stories. But grand words and stories, I think they may be overrated. I know just what to tell her. Watch for her now. I've seen the gatekeeper take many forms depending on the soul I bring her. But once you see her, you'll know. Believe me. I should go get ready. Don't worry. We got this. I think.
Yep. Huh. But
there she is. Wish me luck.
Gatekeeper, before you sits the soul of a child who died before he could grow old.
That means she's ready to hear your story.
You know, I never told you how much I loved your story. It's really so imaginative, and the person you wrote about is such an interesting and intense guy. My only issue was, well, I didn't like him very much. So, I wanted to read you something I wrote for you, which is about the Benny I've known for 11 years now. It's called The Great Life of Benjamin Bryn. Benjamin Bryn was born into an ordinary home, to an ordinary mother and father in a small town by the sea. His mother was a composer, or at least that's what she dreamed she'd be. So, when her own dreams didn't pan out, she began to dream for him. But then, when he was just 11 years old, he got sick and was forced to stay inside for an entire year. And in that year, he began to worry that he hadn't lived enough. So he made up a story
of the great life he thought he wanted to live, which only made him forget the great life he already had, how he had filled a new home with light and joy and promise, how he met a girl, his neighbor, who felt all alone in the world and made her feel okay again, and how, even when he was sick, he still gave his parents hope, how he reminded them exactly who they were.
Word. After they had almost forgotten. So when he was going to go, he was
okay. Because he'd already lived a great life, a full life. And he was everything he needed to be, just as he was.
She accepts. Close your eyes now, and keep them closed. She's gonna let you in. Go on. You know what to do.
Why is he smiling like that?
He must be somewhere that he likes.
I wanna be somebody. Me 2.0 for you. And when you meet somebody, you're gonna feel the same way I do. I'm gonna say I love you before you say I'm gone. And when that chance comes through, I'm gonna prove you wrong. In a market, in a desert, you'll remember why you came here. There's a couple pictures of you laughing, gripped tight to raffle tickets. I've got memories, but I'm slipping. You left some people in here wondering if you'll stay here or not. You wanna make some money, give a kid to dad. When he has somebody, you're gonna feel the same. And without him, you'll be thinking he'll have pictures in his wallet. There's a couple pictures of you laughing, gripped tight to raffle tickets. I've got memories, but I'm slipping. You left some people in here wondering if you'll stay here or not.
War cooles Spiel. Auf jeden Fall sehr kreativ gemacht. Also grundsätzlich die Idee, Gameplay mit dem Grundkonzept so zu verbinden. Also eben ja, die Aussage, dass ein Leben im Endeffekt innerhalb von ein paar Augenblicken auch schon wieder zu Ende sein kann. Und dementsprechend, wenn man nicht aufpasst und zu oft blinzelt, sozusagen, dass man dann zu viel verpasst. Ja, ist ziemlich cool. Ja, die Story an sich war jetzt ja, die Story an sich war jetzt nix extrem Neues sozusagen, also so grundsätzlich ja, grundsätzlich so Geschichten, wo der Protagonist einfach krank ist und zu früh stirbt und über sein bisheriges Leben nachdenkt und halt das ganze emotionale Zeug drumrum ist jetzt nichts Neues, aber in dem Fall stört's mich eigentlich nicht wirklich, weil eben allein durch das Gameplay-Zeug mit dem Blinzeln und so weiter diese Art von Geschichte sehr gut erzählt werden kann und erzählt wurde in dem Spiel. Und das, ja, halt im Endeffekt, ja, perfekt gepasst hat. Ja, ja, hat mir gut gefallen. War sehr, sehr cool.